Welcome back to my channel Smart Learning, where learning is made simple. I have shared about the basics of tables and about table 1 and 2 in detail in my previous video. Please have a look at that video to ensure your kids are strong in the basics of tables, and you can come back to this video to make your kids familiarized with table 10 and 5. There is always a logical order to introduce table to kids to first build their confidence. We start with easy ones. Having seen about table 1 and 2 in our previous video, we will see about table 10 and 5 in this video. Let's first discuss about table 10. Learning table 10 is as easy as learning table 1. The reason is because the results obtained in table 10 are just the numbers with which 10 is being multiplied followed by a 0. So we have already learnt about this rule while learning table 1, which is nothing but any whole number multiplied by 10 gives the same number followed by a 0 as the result. So for example, let's take row 4 where 4 times 10 is 40. So 4 is being multiplied by 10. So the result is nothing but 4 followed by a 0. This rule not only applies to the first 10 row of the table 10 but also to any number. For example, let's take a big whole number 17,157. So when this needs to be multiplied by 10, the result obtained is nothing but the same 17,157 followed by a 0, which makes 1,71,570. So you need to just add a 0 to the end of any number when you multiply any whole number by 10. So this is about the basics of table 10. Now let's see how the table has to be read. 1 tens are 10, 2 tens are 20, 3 tens are 30, 4 tens are 40, 5 tens are 50, 6 tens are 60, 7 tens are 70, 8 tens are 80, 9 tens are 90, and finally 10 tens are 100. Here I have explained what actually 1 tens are, 2 tens are, 3 tens are, etc. mean. So let's take the fourth row of table 10. 4 into 10. This means there are 4 groups with 10 items in each group. So for the kid to understand what actually these terms mean, I have written here to make the kids clear about the concept of multiplication. So once your kids are clear with these basic rules of table 10, then you can move to the next table, which is table 5. Having learned table 10, learning table 5 is going to be easier for the kids. So this is how table 5 is written, and if you look at the answers that we obtain in table 5, they are going to either end in 0 or 5. And since we have already learned the concept of skip counting in fives, writing the table sequentially is going to be a cakewalk for the kids. But the challenge comes when they are questioned in random. For example, if a child is being questioned what is 8 into 5, they should be able to instantly answer it is 40. So to enable the kids to memorize table 5 and to be able to answer instantly when questioned in random, I would like to share a few tricks and tips that would make it easy for the kids to remember table 5. 5 times an odd number ends with 5 and 5 times an even number ends with 0. So if you look at these 5 rows, 5 is being multiplied by an odd number, and if you look here, 5 is being multiplied by an even number. So whenever 5 is being multiplied by an odd number, the result we obtain is going to end with 5, and whenever you multiplied 5 with an even number, the result we obtain is going to end in 0. So if you just split table 5 into 2 with each of the part having even and odd numbers, your child will have a clear idea of remembering table 5. And if you see the tens digit, it is nothing but 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4 when 5 is multiplied by an odd number. And if you see the tens digit here, it is nothing but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 when the number 5 is being multiplied by even numbers. So when you split table 2 into two parts with 5 being multiplied by odd numbers as one part and 5 being multiplied by even numbers as one part, the child will have a better idea of remembering table 5. So here I've written the pattern in tens and ones digit. So if you take table 5, the pattern in tens digit is nothing but 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4 and 5, and the pattern in ones digit is 5, 0, 5, 0, 5, 0, 5, 0, 5, 0. So I have written the same in a tabular column here, where the tens digits are 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4 and 5, and ones digits are nothing but 5, 0, 5, 0 and so on. Write this tabular column here, you will get the answers for table 5. So this is also a way to check if a number is divisible by 5. If a number ends with 0 or 5, it is a multiple of 5, otherwise it is not. So these are the simple tricks and tips for making a kid understand table 5 in a better way and to memorize table 5. Here is another trick for making the kids memorize table 5 easily. We have already seen a similar trick when we learnt about table 2. This is a similar one wherein you need to use the concept of skip counting in fives. So let's take an example, 6 into 5. So your child needs to move from the first finger and land in the sixth finger by skip counting in fives. So when you move from the first finger by skip counting in fives, it is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 and 30. So you land in the sixth finger where the result obtained is 30. So 6 fives are 30. Let's take another example, 9 into 5. So a child needs to move from the first finger to the ninth finger by skip counting in fives. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 and 45. So when your child lands a ninth finger, he's going to get the answer as 45. So 9 fives are 45. So these are the few hints and tricks to make the kids familiarize with table 5 and to memorize them easily. For kids who are in grade 3 and above, you can introduce few more concepts which will make it easy for them to perform calculations faster. Think 5 times, think 10 times by 2. So when you are given a big number and you need to multiply it by 5, the easy trick is to first multiply the number by 10 and then divide it by 2. So now here I've taken a very small number as an example to first make the kids clear with this concept. So if you need to multiply 2 into 5, the easier way is to multiply 2 with 10 and then divide the result that you obtained by 2 to get the answer, which means you need to use half the value of 20 to obtain answer. Therefore 2 into 5 is 10. So for a smaller number, you may not find this useful, but when you try to multiply 5 with a big number, then this trick is going to be very useful. So if your kid is quick with multiplying and dividing by 2, they can equally become quick with 5 by using this technique. So let's take a bigger number and check how this works. So to multiply a bigger number by 5, first multiply the number by 10 and then divide by 2. Say I need to multiply 5 by 30. So first I am multiplying it by 10, which is very simple because you need to just add a 0 to 30. So I am getting the answer, and I am dividing it by 2 to find the answer, which is 150. Rather than multiplying by 5 directly, if you go in for this method, you will obtain the results faster and your calculations will also be faster. And similarly, if you need to divide a big number by 5, then you can first multiply it by 2 and then divide by 10. So let's take a similar example. I need to divide 30 by 5. So you can first multiply 30 by 2 to get 60 and then divide it by 10. So your answer is 6. So these two tricks are going to make your calculations faster when you perform multiplication and division with a bigger number Now let's see how a child needs to read table 5. 1 5s are 5, 2 5s are 10, 3 5s are 15, 4 5s are 20, 5 5s are 25, 6 5s are 30, 7 5s are 35, 8 5s are 40, 9 5s are 45 and 10 5s are 50. Here I have explained what each of the row mean. Let's take row 3 where 3 into 5 equals 15. This means there are 3 groups with 5 items in each group. So your child needs to be clear with this concept. I hope by the end of this video, the kids feel very easy to memorize table 10 and 5. Now let's see the learning outcome. At the end of this video, kids should be able to recite table 10 and 5. They should know that any number multiplied by 10 gives the same number followed by a 0 as a result, and 5 times an odd number ends with 5 and 5 times an even number ends with 0. They should also know the patterns of table 5. The pattern for tens digit in table 5 is 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5 and so on. The pattern for ones digit in table 5 is 5, 0, 5, 0, 5, 0, 5, 0, 5, 0 and so on. And they should be able to multiply by 5 using the concept of skip counting. And they should also know the tricks to multiply a bigger number by 5 and to divide a bigger number by 5. Having learnt about table 1, 2, 10 and 5, in our next video, we will see few fun activities and worksheets that would make you ensure that your kids are clear with table 1, 2, 10 and 5. If you have found something useful in this video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel Smart Learning and also click the bell icon to get notifications about my upcoming videos.